Okay, welcome to the replay, everybody. My name is Dr. Joe McCullough, and I'm excited to welcome you to your daily dose of education, entertainment, and inspiration. The topic for today is time management techniques, how to get the most out of your 86,400 seconds every single day. Hey, Dog Dare, welcome. Let me just turn this camera around so I can say a quick hello. Welcome to the broadcast. My name is Joe, and I am here today to talk about some awesome time management techniques, how to get the most out of your 86,400 seconds. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Dr. Joe McCullough. I'm a best-selling author, speaker, and physics program chair at Cabrillo College in Santa Cruz, California, and I made a commitment to get on Periscope every single day for a year and share daily doses of education, entertainment, and inspiration. Topic for today is time management techniques. So if you think about it, everybody gets the same amount of time every single day, 86,400 seconds. The question then is, why do some people accomplish so much more than other people? And the answer is simple. The people that accomplish more than others are people that have learned how to use their time more effectively. And the key here is learned how to use their time, because time management is not a skill we are born with, it's a skill we have to learn. So I'm going to be sharing over the next few days a bunch of useful time management techniques, but tonight I'm just going to share two. And the main reason I'm only going to share two is I've tried to do this broadcast 3 times today, and my internet is not cooperating. So I'm sitting here in a Starbucks that's about to close, trying to follow through with my commitment to get on here every single day. So welcome to the people that are joining. We're just about to start. The topic is awesome time management techniques to make sure you get the most out of your 86,400 seconds every single day. So let's do this. You're right. So let's start with the first one. The very first one is apply the 80-20 principle, also known as the Pareto principle, P-A-R-E-T-O. And what the 80-20 principle says is the following. 80% of our results come from only 20% of our efforts. In other words, we have certain high-value tasks that produce the majority of our results. The flip side of the 80-20 principle is the other 80% of our efforts only results in 20% of our results. These are our low-value tasks. So one of the cornerstones to effective time management is figuring out what are those small minority of things that we do that produce the majority of our results. What are our high-value tasks? And those are the ones we want to spend the majority of our time on. The problem is, most of us spend most of our time on the 80% of our efforts that only give us 20% of our results. These are low-value tasks. Let me give you an example just from teaching. One of the ways I see students study all the time is they passively reread their notes, they passively reread the textbook, they passively reread problem solutions without spending the time to work them out themselves. This, from a brain point of view, is the least effective way of studying. But the problem is this is the majority of the time that students spend studying. A better way for them is to actually work problems out using nothing but their brain, trying to actively recall the information. Another example from my own life is I've been doing trainings for the last 3 or 4 years, training teachers on how to teach more effectively given what we know about the brain, and training students how to learn more effectively. I've constantly been asked, do I have an online training available? And the answer has been no. So I decided I needed to develop an online training. So I spent a ton of time researching video cameras and microphones and software and lighting, and I bought a bunch of stuff I didn't need. Those were all very low-value tasks. In reality, what I should have been doing is spending my time making videos, getting in front of the camera, and talking to people. Because even though I've been teaching physics for almost 20 years, I'm not super comfortable talking to an iPhone or to a camera. So this is the reason I created a 1-year challenge to myself to get on every single day and scope about interesting topics that are going to educate, entertain, and inspire. Hey, Ramstein. So again, the very first thing for time management techniques is apply the 80-20 principle. Figure out those tasks that produce the majority of your results. And these are high-value tasks. So number 2, is think about how you're going to use your spare minutes. A spare minute is any amount of time that you spend commuting or waiting in line or waiting for the next client. These is time that you could be using another way. So a great example is how many people here commute more than a half hour a day each way? If you're commuting more than a half hour a day, let's say you do that 5 days a week, 50 weeks a year, that's 250, actually that's 125 hours every single year that you're spending commuting. Now some people listen to the radio, listen to NPR, and that's okay. But what if you really got serious and spent that time learning a new skill or learning a new subject? Think about how much progress you could make if you really spent your time commuting, listening to motivational tapes, or learning a new skill. Personally, for me, in my car on my iPhone, I have Tony Robbins and Brian Tracy and Jim Rohn, and I'm constantly listening to material that's going to improve me as a person, help me get more productive. So again, 2 quick tips for time management, how to get the most. How do you plan out a new endeavor? Outstanding question. Today I'm just going to focus on 2 particular time management techniques. Over the course of the next few days I'm going to add some more, and then I will definitely address your question. So if you feel like this is going to be useful, please swipe to the right on an iPhone, swipe up on an Android, subscribe to me, follow me, and please share this. So let me just quickly recap 2 awesome time management techniques that'll help you get the most out of your 86,400 seconds. You're very welcome. First one is apply the 80-20 principle. This says that 80% of our results come from only 20% of our efforts. These are our high-value tasks, and this is where we want to be spending the majority of our time. The second thing is knowing exactly how you're going to use your spare minutes. Spare minutes are time that you spend commuting or waiting in line or waiting for an appointment or in the grocery store. Another great way of using spare minutes is just your iPhone. Your smartphone, you can put all kinds of podcasts and educational material. I personally love to listen to Tony Robbins and Brian Tracy and all sorts of motivational people that just help fill my mind with things that are going to make me a better person. So that is it for today. Like I said, it's going to be very quick. Starbucks is about to close, and my internet at home is not working. So I had to follow through with my commitment, get here just for the last 10-15 minutes so I could share this information. So again, my name is Dr. Joe McCullough. I'm the physics program chair at Cabrillo College. I'm also a best-selling author of Accelerated Learning Techniques for Students and a speaker that trains teachers and students on how the brain works, how they can use that information to learn faster, and for teachers to teach more effectively. So that is it for today. Thank you so much for spending some time with me. And tomorrow I'm going to share with you 2 more awesome time management techniques that are going to help you get the most out of your 86,400 seconds. So thank you so much. What time? Oh, great question. I don't know the time I'm going to be able to do it. Probably around 3 o'clock Pacific time. But if you swipe to the right, follow me. Even if you miss it, you'll be able to catch the replay. And you can also follow me on Twitter at Dr. Joe McCullough, DrJoeMcCullough. Once again, thank you so much for joining. Okay, I'm following you. I'll keep an eye out. Thank you so much. It's hard for me to read your name. I hate to admit this, but I need reading glasses now, and I don't have them with me. So anyway, thank you so much for following. Luis, thank you so much. I hope to see you tomorrow with 2 more awesome time management techniques. Thanks so much. Have a wonderful night.